African leaders and international officials warned on Saturday against the continued fighting in Sudan, calling for a halt to the violence and delivering of humanitarian aid to millions of hungry people. It is quite disappointing that in this 38th African Union Summit that is ongoing, they only talked about stopping the war in Sudan. They never said anything on how they are going to address properly the conflict in Congo and put M23 and Rwanda in checks and stop this bloodshed. And for crying out loud, the people of Congo deserve peace. The people of Congo need to have total control of their sovereignty, to regulate their mining sector so they can use the revenues generated from it to transform Congo and empower the Congolese people, and so that every Congolese citizens can reap the benefit of the blessings they are endowed with. The 38th African Union Summit began on Saturday in Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa. African President, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, representatives from European and Gulf countries participated widely. Sudan was absent from the African Summit for the fourth year in a row due to the suspension of its membership in the continental body as a result of the coup carried out by the military in October 2021. Representatives from Saudi Arabia, the UAE and Qatar and the United States participated in the opening section. Truth be told, I don't even understand all this. For what representation does Saudi Arabia has to do in African Union Summit? What is UAE and Qatar and the US doing in African Union Summit? This is supposed to be a 100% African thing. You see, these are one of the reasons why we can't even trust this African Union, because all these countries that are coming, they are coming for benefit. Yes, and at the end of the day, it's anything they are talking, anything they are doing, anything they are contributing will be what protects their interests, nothing more, to the detriment of Africa. Yes, African Union for once, if all the leaders in African Union, all the African leaders, if you people ever have any conscience for motherland Africa, if you people ever meant well for Africa and African citizens, this is the time to prove it. This is the time to implement policies that is going to make life much easier and help Africans to navigate through life with lesser hurdles. These are time for you to implement policies that will reposition Africa to evolve, that will reposition Africa to succeed, will reposition Africa to succeed.